I just want to get a villa in Thailand and hang out with friends. Are you sure you don't want to post about it on social media, Ender? We can post about it on social media together. If you want me to be the precipice of it and post about it and gloat about it, we can make some money off of it, maybe. Perspective is everything. It's so easy to look at that, obviously, and cling to the negativity and think, oh, well, these people are able to do it and I'm not invited, and this won't be me, and these people think they're better than me, and this and that. It's so easy to spiral, especially on social media, especially when nuance is entirely missing and people can just make up whatever the fuck they want about a situation. But it's also just as easy to think, how can I make this happen for me? How can I create my own version of this? How can I organize this? And a lot of times it comes down to communication, organizing, making friends, making plans happen, and many people don't want to do that, or they want to be the one that's invited without either putting in the effort or talking with people. I don't know. Everyone's got the different case scenario for it, but I've always taught myself just to not focus on the negatives a lot. It's too much effort being angry. It's too much effort being angry and negative all the time, unless it's like a joke. Whenever things aren't going my way, or there's something I wish I could have or want to achieve, I think about how I can work towards that goal. How I can really, really work towards that goal and pump myself up to get to the point that I see and want to be at. I ran the numbers. The Thailand villa was probably less expensive than going to California for a concert. Literally. We literally had like a whole discussion. I did a video discussing people being angry at others putting together like a cabin trip. And remember that? You got the video and picture of all the furries there, and then people were doing the same, oh, woe is me, mopey shit as they're doing this time. We've been here and done that. But it's like, it's so much easier to really put that effort towards wanting to organize something rather than just mope about it. I've just realized people are perpetually miserable, and you can't help that. But like, just understand from someone who's put together these events, it's a lot easier to do it than you think. And also just like ignore Twitter. That's the other thing too. That social media drama is only on like Twitter. Some group of friends puts together a get together or an event either during a con or separate from a con. It looks like exorbitant amounts of money were spent, which probably was not cheap, but at the same time, and pitch things together and have a big fun event, and then people get mad at it. You know, because surely if you complain about someone else's event that they're having, that'll invite you to it. Surely people will want you to come to theirs, right? If anything, it just kind of ostracizes people a little bit more. It sets an impression, and then it drives them further away. And so those people are going to complain about it more, or they're not going to get invited more, and the loop is just going to continue. The cycle of self-loathing is just going to continue, and you gotta eventually break out of it. In Seattle, there was SawCon, and then there was KiwiCon during that one MFF before COVID. We were flamed for that too. Same group that did that to us years back is the same group of people that are doing that to the people on Twitter now, for those at Thai Tales or in Thailand at the villa, complaining that they can't do this, complaining or trying to look for a reason that popular furries, attractive furries, chiseled furries, gym furries, sex furries, like, it's always whatever the next flavor is that's the problem, and not their own soul. Instead of Twitter, just use Blue Sky since it's basically better and a lot less irritable people on it. I love Blue Sky. I've made the full transition, the superior furry platform, if I'm being honest. Yeah, it's not as used, but honestly, I think there's a point where the furry fandom gets too big and too many people join, and I don't want to see the next person who wants to become a micro-internet celebrity on Twitter. I really don't care. If you're feeling jealousy or wishing that was you in a case of people having a good time, don't try to turn it into something negative. Just try to turn that into something of, how can I make this happen for me, and what can I do to plan this? It's effort to be negative and angry. Be happy, and if it really is that much of like a hindrance on your mental state, just click off social media, and then, I don't know, plan for your own little event and get together that you love to do and host. The end goal for nearly everyone in the fandom should be just to have that core group of friends, or like groups of friends, or just meet people. Because the bigger the furry fandom gets, it's easier to get kind of lost in it, especially on social media. Just take care of yourself and take care of the friend group and cultivate that however you see fit. You don't need to be super big and popular to be happy in the fandom. You don't need a ton of friends. You don't need a huge friend group. For me, if anything, you know, I'm happy with having the friends that I do. And I'm gonna be honest, if I had two buttons in front of me, you got one button being the group of friends, the people that I've met and cherished in this community, and the other button being my social media presence, or being a YouTuber, being BetaEtaDelota, I'd give everything that I've worked for the past half of my life away for the people that I've met and the people that I cherish. And I hope that's very telling of where priorities should be, just in a person or in this community, wherever it may be. And also to the people that might actually also be kind of hurting around this time as well, whether you admit it or not, you know, it's okay. Of like, just seeing other people happy, going to conventions, putting together friend groups and events and friend events and friend meetups and reservations to go out and visit and travel places, and you wish that was you, regardless of the reason why you cannot do it, I'm rooting for you that you are able to get to that point where you can. And I hope that you're continually working on your place in the community, your place in yourself, your place in your friend circles, your place in your friends' lives, to genuinely get to that point where you can be happy and have those events and have those celebrations.